This is an example of APY, the annual percentage yield on an account. I'm going to look at letter A. Your book likes the formula APY equals parentheses 1 plus R divided by M raised to the M power minus 1. And then you times that answer by 100 to get the percent. I just changed the letter to N in my formulas that I gave you earlier. So, to do this problem, I have to know what the interest rate is. They told you the interest rate is 4.72%. It tells you how many times it's compounded. So that's all you really need to do. So, you plug in your calculator like this, and you got to make sure you put enough parentheses, or you have to force the calculator to do order of operations, your choice. So, I hit parentheses, and then I put parentheses 1 plus parentheses 0.0472 divided by 12 since it's compounded monthly, and we had to change that percent to a decimal, so we moved it 2 places to the left. We have to add those all up, and then we have to raise that answer to the power of NT, which is the number of times it's compounded in a year. So if it's compounded monthly, so it's 12 times a year. So we just need to put a 12 there. And then we close that whole parentheses. And then we take that answer and it's going to subtract 1 from it. So we get the answer, we get that, we subtract 1 from it. And we have the interest, the APY, and all we have to do is times that by 100 now. And now we have the APY as a percentage. It says to round to 3 decimal places, it would be 4.823% would be the APY. 4.823%. Another way to look at this problem is you force the calculator to do order of operations. You take the R divided by the N. So 0.0472 divided by 12, and then hit equals. Then you have to add 1 to that, and then you hit equals. And then you have to raise it to how many times it's compounded in 1 year. So it's compounded monthly, so it's 12 times in 1 year. Hit enter, you get your answer. You subtract 1, hit enter, and then times it by 100%. You get your answer. 4.823% is the APY. Either way, you either force the calculator to do order of operations by you hitting enter after each calculation, by you doing order of operations, or you put enough parentheses in so it does it itself. Up to you. This is an example of APY and how to calculate it.